YouTube. So I wanted to do a video about the difference between the female and the male rat, mostly just because I think it's really under-discussed. And here's my cat. She just wants to check out what's going on. Generally, I say don't put your cat with your rats, but mine's been around them since birth, and she's generally, well, not generally, she is very nice to them, so it's okay. So first of all, the difference you're going to notice between your female and male is size. So I've got two rats here. They both are the same type of rat. Kitty, get out of the way! They both are the same type of rat here. I'm not going to let them go because they're not spayed or neutered, and they'll make babies, and it'll suck for me. But you can kind of tell with looking that they're different sizes here. So the female, well, she fits on my hand really nicely. The male really almost needs a second hand for support. So he's very different sized. If you want to look at their bottoms, you notice the difference there. Look at his balls. Sorry, but it's true. Okay, I'm going to let the female run away now. So yeah, he does have a different size. Their rats are always bigger when they're males. But the real thing that you want to watch out for in the pet store when you're buying them is more so your personality, because the personality of the rats is so different. Always buy your rats in groups of 2. They are very social creatures. They like company of each other. It's no extra care for you, really. You do have to pay a little more for food, but barely anything. You won't notice the price difference. Cleaning the cage is pretty much the same routine. There's really no difference. It just makes their lives happier. You can do a solo rat, but it's not as friendly for the rat, and it does mean you have to spend more time with them. Not that you won't want to, but it's just better in 2. So the males will fight a lot more than the females in their cages. They will be a lot louder when they fight too. They're gonna be kind of, you know, just more aggressive, and it's not bad with a rat until there is blood. You're good, and there will probably not be blood if they grow up together the whole time. It's very unlikely that rats are going to turn on each other. As far as smell goes, you have to change the male cage more often because it will get stinkier quicker. They do eat more food overall, but they are a lot calmer. This guy right now is kind of freaked out because he just met a female. Not that he's never met them before, but he's never been that close to one before. So generally speaking, the males will sit a lot more still than the females. They will bond with you a lot more, whereas the females bond with you, but they also like to be curious and explore, and they're going to run off whenever they get a chance. As you can kind of see by the fact that she ran away, and when I let him go, he's just going to chill on my couch, most likely. And if not, I'm going to have to stop the video and chase him down. If you do get opposite genders, you need to spay and neuter. Otherwise, you're going to have issues with, well, the fact that they're not spayed and neutered, and they're going to want to mate, and they will mate, and it will suck for you, and you will have rat babies. And this is just not a fun process to do if you don't want rat babies. I definitely prefer the females myself, just because they're easier, I find, to look after, and they're a lot more interesting to watch run loose and stuff. Males tend to just kind of do the same thing over and over again, like this guy's not leaving my couch. Whereas the females tend to do a little more interesting things, especially in their cage. Males like to sleep a lot, females run around a lot. But the males are a lot more cuddlier with their humans, so I mean, that's a nice advantage, so that definitely is a big thing. Other than that, the males do tend to mark territory a lot more often, but that's honestly not as big a deal as it sounds. Like, it just isn't a big deal at all, because I don't know, it's hard to explain when you haven't actually owned a rat, but if you own your own rat, you'll notice what I know. If you want more information, I highly suggest going to ratforum.com. You can read the forums, you can post your own, get tons of information, but I do want to say, don't trust your people at the pet store. I have met a couple really great people at the pet store, but you've met so many idiots there, it's like disgusting. They just don't know what they're doing, and they try to give you rat advice, and you're like, that's wrong, don't do that, don't do that. They tried to give me vitamin B hamster minerals for my rat with hind leg paralysis. That's not going to do anything good for her. Let's just put it that way. Basically, you want to do your own research and kind of know what you're going to do before you go to the pet store, because they're all crazy. I also highly recommend getting a rat from a breeder instead of a pet store, just because they generally have better health overall. They're generally a lot more friendly, but I mean, it depends on your pet store. It fully depends on the pet store. But yeah, as far as information goes, don't expect your pet coach to know much. They probably don't. And yeah, that's pretty much it.